Weather can be a deterrent for winter holiday road travel, but AAA says millions of Americans will still choose to travel by car this holiday season. A nightmare scenario can evolve during snow and ice events, and it happened in January 2022 when I-95 shut down in Fredericksburg, Virginia. A 50-mile stretch came to a standstill after a snowstorm left up to 11 inches of snow across the area, and then a flash freeze set in as the sun went down. A major crash involving several tractor trailers happened, and nobody could safely exit the highway due to the side roads not being treated for snow removal. The result was hundreds of drivers stranded, some motorists on the highway for almost 24 hours.
Trying to stay warm, but you're running out of gas.
I travel I-95 all the time. I will never forget this. I've never seen anything like it.
A lot of cars were sliding in ditches, and pretty much they just shut down the whole highway because it was just terrible.
Was a survival story for so many people, hundreds that were stuck there. Lauren Fix, the car lady, joins us now to talk about surviving harsh weather if you're stranded in your car. What did people do right or wrong during that I-95 shutdown?
Well, first thing is it's easy to say, oh, I didn't see it coming, and you're part of that accident. So obviously listen to Fox Weather, find out what's going on before you depart. And if you're going to hear that there's black ice, know, number one, give yourself tons of distance between you and the vehicle in front of you, because if you have to hit the brakes because everyone else is, you know what's going to happen. People are going to slide into the back of you. You'll slide into someone else. But it's up to us to listen to Fox Weather. Find out if you hear there's a storm coming. You're talking about a snowstorm, which you do on a regular basis. When you know that's coming, stay home. Don't try to beat the system, and especially if you don't have winter tires and all-wheel drive. But I have a special vehicle to go out in these conditions, and I was out pulling people out of ditches because I just felt terrible for people thinking that they could get out there with bald tires, front-wheel drive, all-season tires. None of those are good mixes with snow. So when that heavy snow comes, and it could be unexpected like it did for us last Thanksgiving, you need to be prepared. So if you don't have winter tires and you see snow at least 3 times a year, consider the purchase of either tires and wheels, or at least the tires. And of course, replace your wiper blades, carry a first aid kit that includes in your emergency kit, snow brush, hand warmers, ice, snow brush, all of the things. And if you think, well, I'm just going to work, it's no big deal, I'm going to the mall, whatever that might be, bring a pair of snow boots, hat, gloves, scarf, and a winter coat. Even if you're not going to wear it, toss it in the back seat. You at least have something if you get stuck.
Lauren, before we leave you, some people have everything they need. The conditions just get so harsh. It did happen in the blizzard. People died inside their car there in Buffalo. Talk a little bit about decision-making when you're in that moment. Some of the choices that you can make can be the decision between life and death.
Right. The thing is, cars can be replaced, but you cannot be replaced. So if you find a situation where you're like, wow, it's really coming down aggressively, if you can get off a highway and find a restaurant, a store, someplace that will take you in. Most places, Buffalo is a very friendly town, so we're more than happy to take you in any restaurant, bar, store, or whatever, hang with other people. And you're better off to be with other people than to be sitting in your cars. The worst place to be, the plows can't see you in many cases, especially if it's coming down quite aggressively. And you don't want to be stuck in your car thinking, oh, I'll only be here a short period of time. There was a lot of people that died because either when they tried to exit their car and when it was stuck, which is not a good idea either. If you can get someplace into a safe parking lot and get into a building that you're right next to, that's smart. If not, and you're in your vehicle, you have to start it every once in a while, maybe about 5 minutes an hour, because you have to save that fuel or that electricity if you've got an electric vehicle, because you're going to be in that vehicle for a while. That's why extra food, carry your medication with you, water, blankets, all that's important if you get stuck. Best thing to do is stay home.
Make good decisions when it comes to the holiday travel weather. That's for sure. You don't want to get in a bad position. The car lady, Lauren Fix, thanks for joining us with these tips, and happy holidays to you.
Thank you. Same to you.